A shocking incident, viewers, has erupted from the Delhi University where a professor was allegedly assaulted by a student union leader. This, believe it or not, happened on campus. According to reports, the Delhi University Students Union Joint Secretary Deepika Jha allegedly slapped the professor. This is a professor named Sujit Kumar of the Bhimrao Ambedkar College during a heated argument inside the principal's office. The professor, who also serves as the convener of college's disciplinary committee, has now alleged assault. There are two versions which are emerging. The Democratic Teachers Front has basically claimed that the incident occurred while the committee was investigating a previous case involving ABVP members. The CCTV video, that particular CCTV which you see on your screens, viewers, it's also circulating online. This has been circulated reportedly by the teacher. This appears to show that the professor is standing up, and then that is when he is assaulted. The student, though, has also alleged that there was intimidation by the professor, and it was a very hostile environment which was created during this particular incident. Tejri, my colleague, is joining us live on the broadcast. Tejri, there are two versions emerging. The video, extremely shocking. In the video, we can see a person, we believe that to be this particular professor who was being allegedly assaulted by a ABVP leader. Take us through exactly what happened and what the teachers union claims and what this particular student is now claiming.
Well, this entire incident took place yesterday there in the campus, and now, as you rightly mentioned, that both the versions are to be kept in mind because both of them are telling different stories. What the professor is alleging that we have also seen in the camera, in the pictures, in the CCTV as well, that how allegedly the professor was assaulted by the ABVP student, ABVP Joint Secretary Deepika Jha is her name, who allegedly assaulted the professor. Now investigation is underway in this entire matter, but now the allegations are that he was assaulted by the ABVP leader within the campus, and surprisingly he was also one of the member of the committee who were probing several cases. And now, in fact, what the DTA is asking that, entire investigation should be held, and the manner in which this assault took place, that is quite condemnable. This video is also going viral over social media, and in fact it has also taken a political turn as well, because now Congress party is blaming the kind of administration the Delhi University has, because day and on we have been seeing that how the Congress party and the opposition have been alleging that the university works at the behest of the central government, and all these universities are controlled from their syllabus to the administration to everything. And now, in fact, also what we are getting to know that soon a protest will also be held for the kind of incident that took place. However, the student who allegedly assaulted the professor, in her defense, has apologized for the entire incident, but she has also put forward her, in fact, statement, and in fact she also has mentioned that the professor misbehaved, the professor abused in front of the police as well. First of all, she also mentioned that he called, and in fact this misbehavior and physical assault, she feels sorry for it, but the manner in which he abused and misbehaved, that was not quite acceptable, and in the moment of distress and anger, she reacted impulsively, is what she has said. And in fact, she also kept on repeating about the possibly intoxicated conduct of the Professor Sujit in the principal's office, and that is what made her feel unsafe. This is what the statement of the student is. Well, now we'll have to see that what happens next as far as the investigation is concerned. What steps will the university take, and what will the administration do?
All right, so that is the big breaking news coming in, viewers. We have a reaction of the student, this particular ABVP leader, in the middle of this entire row. The student has apologized but has made some sensational claim. This particular student claims that the professor was in a drunken state and the professor had intimidated and threatened the student, which is what led to this incident. Let's listen in to what the student had to say, and then we'll take this forward.
साथियों, कल मैं BR अम्बेडकर कॉलेज गई। वहाँ विद्यार्थियों ने मुझे राजनीतिक द्वेषता और प्रोफेसर सुजीत कुमार द्वारा मारपीट और तमाम संबंधित बुलाया गया। जब मैं प्राचार्य ऑफिस में पहुंची, वहाँ पुलिस की उपस्थिति में प्रोफेसर सुजीत कुमार द्वारा मुझे धमकी दी गई, अपशब्द बोले गए। जब मैंने वहाँ उपस्थित पुलिस कर्मियों को बोला बार बार कि मुझे धमकी दी जा रही है, मुझे गाली दिया जा रहा है, जब उनकी तरफ से कोई कार्रवाई नहीं हुई और मुझे धमकी देकर घूर घूर कर देखना, इसे साफ स्पष्ट हो रहा था कि वे नशे की हालत में थे, वे नशे में थे। और यह देखकर मैं क्षणिक आक्रोश में आकर मेरा हाथ उठ जाता है। मैं इस घटना के प्रति खेद प्रकट करती हूँ और मैं समस्त टीचर समुदाय से माफी मांगती हूँ। मेरा आप सभी की भावनाओं को ठेस पहुंचाना मेरा उद्देश्य नहीं था, पर वहाँ एक छात्रा पदाधिकारी होने के नाते मुझे अभद्रतापूर्ण गाली दी गई, मुझे असहज महसूस कराया गया, वहाँ नशे की हालत में मुझे घूर घूर के बार बार देखा गया तो मैं असहज महसूस करी। मेरा उद्देश्य किसी भी शिक्षक का अपमान करना बिल्कुल भी नहीं था, परंतु मैं उस परिसर में पढ़ने वाली सभी छात्राओं के लिए चिंतित हूँ। मैं वहाँ के प्रशासन से ये मांग करती हूँ कि इस घटनाक्रम पर उचित से उचित कार्रवाई हो और सख्त से सख्त कार्रवाई हो। धन्यवाद।
So that's a clarification which has come from the side of the student who accepts on camera that the incident did happen, but alleges that the professor had intimidated and misbehaved with her. In fact, that assault which has happened in the Delhi University has taken a political turn as well. Viewers, Congress has slumped the ABVP. They're using this opportunity to hit out at the BJP. They are drawing an alleged RSS link. Congress claims that this is, quote-unquote, according to the Congress, an RSS-style hooliganism. They are saying that it was an ABVP leader, a worker who had slapped the student, and these elements, says the Congress, are emboldened by the ruling dispensation. They're demanding strict action. The student, though, says that the student reportedly claims was intimidated and was abused by the professor. This is Manikam Tagore's post-ABVP thuggery at its peak. In Delhi University's B.R. Ambedkar College, it was the DUSU joint secretary who slapped the professor inside the principal's room. Manikam Tagore goes on to say that if a professor can be slapped in front of the police with impunity, imagine the fear amidst ordinary students, especially women, Dalits and dissenters. That's the statement which has come from the side of the Congress party. A war of words, a big slugfest has emerged over what has happened in the Delhi University. So that's the latest coming in. DUSU Joint Secretary Deepika Jha, as we said, had alleged that the professor was in an inebriated state, that she was threatened. On the other hand, Congress says that it is ABVP leaders who had attacked the professor and says that this sort of impunity must be punished. Stage continues to be live with us. Stage this entire controversy, as we were telling our viewers, has taken a political turn. The Congress has also waded in. They are using this incident to hit out at the BJP RSS, claiming and calling it quote-unquote ABVP thuggery.
Well, absolutely. Now this entire, this entire controversy has taken a political turn as well. We have been seeing that how Congress leaders are not just attacking the administration of the university, but also, in fact, the central government, and in fact, also holding responsible the administration, who, in fact, the Congress leader goes on to say that the law and order has completely collapsed in the college. The manner in which the video is going viral, not just one, but multiple Congress leaders and the opposition parties are holding the administration accountable, and also, in fact, calling it as the Gunda Raj of the ABVP. Remember that just few weeks back there were also the elections of DUSU held, in which ABVP had won with a massive number, and here it comes when the Congress party will now be attacking the ABVP, the BJP, and in fact the administration as well for the kind of incident that has taken place. Remember that a press conference has already been called in by the NSUI today at 1 p.m. regarding this entire incident. Now also what we are getting to know that the professor himself who was assaulted also want that a legal action should be taken in this entire matter. Definitely this is not going to stop here. This matter will be escalating as and when the investigation begins and when the complaint will be filed.
All right, so that's the extremely shocking incident which has come to light. We have obviously the reactions which are also coming in, viewers. It is that particular leader who has accepted that the incident took place. And now we have another piece of information coming in. This is a fast developing story, viewers. Delhi police has received a complaint. That's the latest which is coming in at the moment. Delhi police has received an assault complaint. DU Teachers Association, it's the DU teachers who have filed a complaint in this particular case. They are demanding legal action. They're claiming that they have enough evidence. They're saying that a review is needed. Delhi police has received a complaint. That's the latest coming in when it comes to this assault in the university. Legal action possibly can be taken once it's reviewed. The evidence, so-called evidence which they have at the moment, is reviewed. So that's the latest coming in. Delhi cops have received an assault complaint. DU teachers have filed a complaint in the case. What happens next? Will there be legal action against the student in question? That obviously remains to be seen, but it's a massive shocker which has come from the Delhi University. We also told you how it took a political turn. While the police has received a complaint, the student who is in the middle or the eye of the storm is claiming that the student was being threatened by the professor. We will bring in one of our colleagues to tell us what action can follow next. But once again, let's listen in to the reaction of the student leader. The student leader claiming that the professor was allegedly inebriated, was in an intoxicated state and had threatened her. Let's listen to her reaction, and then obviously one of our colleagues will come and take us through what can be expected next. But before we play that reaction, viewers, let's tell you what exactly happened, what this entire controversy is all about. So what we are speaking about is the shocker from Delhi University. What you can see on your screens is a DU professor who's being assaulted, and the professor was reportedly slapped. That obviously visual also on your screens at the moment. When it comes to this entire controversy, this possibly could take a legal turn. Investigation is underway. The cops have been involved. A complaint has been received. Will an FIR be filed? Will legal action follow? We'll have to wait and watch, but certainly it's high drama in the Delhi University. The student in the eye of the storm claims that the student was provoked, though she's apologized. She says, I would like to apologize. Intention was not to hurt any sentiment, didn't want to hurt any teacher. But at the same time, the student saying that she was provoked, she was intimidated, abused, and threatened. All right, viewers, so that's the latest when it comes to the Delhi University. We'll be shifting our focus now. It's 1.4 billion Indians, viewers, who are set to witness a historic feat today. Made in India Tejas, who are marking the 1A fighter jet developed